Oleksandr Usyk, the thinker who outsmarted giants. He doesn't roar. He doesn't pose. He doesn't bully his way to victory. Oleksandr Usyk wins with rhythm, intelligence, and an almost unsettling calm, like a chess grandmaster who just happens to punch for a living. In a sport obsessed with brute force, Usyk became a quiet revolution. Early life. Born into simplicity, forged by struggle. Oleksandr Oleksandrovich Usyk was born on January 17, 1987, in Simferopol, Crimea, then part of the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. His childhood was far from glamorous, no silver spoons, no shortcuts. His family later moved to Kyiv, chasing stability and opportunity. Money was tight, but values were rich. Discipline, responsibility, and respect were non-negotiable in the Usyk household. As a child, Oleksandr was energetic and restless. His first love was football, where he played as a left winger, a detail that later explained his exceptional footwork in boxing. The way he glides around opponents. That started on dusty football pitches. At around 15 years old, boxing entered his life almost by accident. But once it did, it stayed. Parents, the silent architects. Usyk's father, Oleksandr Usyk Sr., was a military man who later worked in security. His influence was rigid structure. Wake up early, show up on time, don't complain. His mother, Nadia Usyk, worked in construction, embodying endurance and quiet strength. From her, Usyk learned humility and emotional balance. This mix, military discipline and maternal resilience, created the fighter the world would one day struggle to decode. Usyk has spoken often about how his parents grounded him, keeping his ego in check even as fame came knocking. Education. Mind first, fist second. Usyk attended the Lviv State University of Physical Culture, where he studied physical education and sports training. While boxing consumed most of his time, formal education gave him a deeper understanding of biomechanics, conditioning, and recovery. But Usyk's real intellect was sharpened elsewhere. Studying opponents, watching film obsessively, learning patience and timing, he fights like a man who understands cause and effect, not just power. Amateur career, a storm in the making. Usyk's amateur career wasn't just successful, it was dominant. Key amateur achievements: 2008 European Champion, 2011 World Amateur Champion, 2012 Olympic gold medal, London. At the London Olympics, Usyk was poetry in motion. Southpaw angles, relentless pressure, and stamina that broke opponents mentally before physically. By the time he won gold, insiders knew. This wasn't just a champion. This was a system breaker. Professional career, precision over power. Usyk turned professional in 2013 at age 26, late by boxing standards, but perfectly timed. Cruiserweight era, total domination. Usyk didn't climb the cruiserweight division, he erased it. Won his first world title in just his 10th professional fight. Unified all four major belts: WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO. Became the first undisputed cruiserweight champion in the four-belt era. He traveled to opponents' backyards, absorbed hostile crowds, and dismantled champions with clinical accuracy. His style wasn't flashy, it was suffocating. Constant movement, endless feints, relentless pace. By 2018, cruiserweight had nothing left for him. Moved to heavyweight, doubt followed him. When Usyk moved to heavyweight, critics lined up fast. Too small, no knockout power, he'll get crushed. Usyk ignored the noise. Defining heavyweight moments. Outboxed Derek Chisora despite giving up massive size. Defeated Anthony Joshua in 2021 to win the unified heavyweight titles. Beat Joshua again in 2022, under even greater pressure. Against Joshua, Usyk didn't just win rounds, he reprogrammed the fight, exposing gaps with intelligence, timing, and cardio. It was a masterclass in how brains beat brawn. Marriage and relationships. Love before fame. Usyk married Katerina Usyk, his longtime partner from his youth. She knew him before the medals, before the money, before the world cared. Their marriage is deeply rooted in faith, loyalty, shared struggle, Katerina has often managed parts of his career and business affairs, acting as both emotional anchor and strategic partner. In a sport filled with chaos, their relationship is a constant. Children. His true championship. Oleksandr and Katerina have 4 children. 2 sons. 2 daughters. Usyk speaks about fatherhood with more pride than any belt. He's said many times that boxing is temporary, being a father is forever. His children are his compass. Faith, character and national identity. Usyk is openly Orthodox Christian. His faith shapes his calm demeanor, his humility in victory, his resilience in adversity. During the war in Ukraine, Usyk paused his boxing career to support his homeland. He became a symbol, not through words, but through presence. When he fights not just for himself, but for Ukraine. Legacy. The thinking man's champion. Oleksandr Usyk's legacy is rare and enduring. He will be remembered as one of the greatest technical boxers of the modern era. A2 division undisputed champion. Proof that intelligence, movement, and discipline can defeat raw power. A national hero who carried dignity into chaos. Oleksandr Usyk didn't just win fights. He rewrote the rules of how to win them.